What's up, wrestling fans? I'm Joe Cronin, and I hope you guys are strapped in for this set of drama that we're about to talk about. This shit is crazy. Oh my god, is this stuff crazy? We have two stories I want to talk about. The first one is one that I snuffed out myself, and I haven't really seen it floating around anywhere else. In fact, I think the tweets might even be deleted. I'm not sure. Also, the second one is about Jim Cornette challenging Vince Russo for $5,000. But let's talk about this Hardy thing right now, because this thing is fucking bizarre. Also want to remind you that tonight, Monetize This will be live at 11 p.m. Eastern Time. So I look forward to seeing you guys all here on the channel tonight at 11 p.m. Eastern Time for some craziness. Monetize This, episode 113. So, the Hardys, REBY Hardy tweeted out this, replying to her sister, not her sister, but replying to Jeff Hardy's wife. And some guy, she tweeted at Jeff Hardy's wife and this guy McCauley, Sean McCauley, who I don't know who the hell this guy is. And it was just the chick throwing money everywhere, just dropping the money, making it rain. Not really sure what that meant. Apparently it meant something to him, because then Patrick Sean here tweeted back, "Ha, what y'all not getting from broken name?" I don't know what the hell he means. Ha, what y'all are not getting from the broken name? Laughing my effing ass off. So he's basically mocking them because they're not getting anything from the broken gimmick because of Impact Wrestling. So there's some sort of weird shots being fired here that we don't fully understand yet, but we will, perhaps. Below this, REBY also tweeted at Jeff Hardy's wife, "Look at this commie-ass Mark, thinking he's keeping up, just when you think you can't get any more pathetic." Damn. I don't get it, but here we got plenty more. Check this out. They continue to fight. Patrick says, "Yet y'all are the ones that keep harassing me, laughing my ass off. Bless your heart. Congrats on the new baby. I'm sure you'll find a way to exploit him too." Oh, he didn't say that to REBY Hardy. Holy shit, he didn't say that to REBY Hardy. REBY Hardy then writes, "But hey, thanks for watching, Mark. Best knock it off before I take your ass to small claims court for the money you owe Matt too." What the hell? Then Patrick says, "Laugh my ass off. I don't owe anyone anything. Good luck." And then REBY responded with, "Money Jeff gave to bail your ass out of jail after you called crying and begging, and it turned out you raped someone. Remember now?" Oh my god, what the fuck is going on, bro? Oh my god. Now REBY Hardy basically calling him out that he's apparently a rapist, and if he remembers now. And then this girl just had a baby the other day. I mean, Patrick then writes, "Nope, I do remember being falsely accused of things that got worked out. However, if I was ever given money, I never signed any kind of..." And then he continued, but we got cut off here, and I couldn't find the tweets anymore. Dude, somebody call Keemstar right now. Then in response to Patrick saying, "Laughing my ass off, I don't owe anyone anything," Beth Hardy, Jeff Hardy's wife, then wrote, "Really? That's not what these say." And then she posted about 4 different messages containing tons of text between the two about how he was going to end up paying her money back and how he could get the money back. And it's basically him dodging. It looks like this person or whoever allegedly is in this comment thread. We don't really know. All this stuff is allegedly because we don't know what's really going on here. But this is all the apparently what they had talked between each other. I don't know. You guys can go read these yourself. I'm not going to sit here and read these entire things. And then basically this gentleman, Mr. Sean McCauley or whatever, says, "Well, you can forge those things really easily." So, does this guy owe them money? Why are they so mad at him? What went wrong? Did this guy get bailed out by the Hardys? And if he raped somebody, he got bailed out. She said he raped somebody. Well, he could have gotten... Bro, it is so fucking crazy over there, man. Matt, good luck, bro. What the fuck, man? Oh boy. All right, let's go on to the Vince Russo shit because I can't take any more of this. All I know is REBY Hardy just had a baby and she's ready to fucking... She's still gonna kill somebody. Oh my god. So Jim Cornette... First of all, in the same podcast where Kenny Bolin made up a bunch of lies about me, which is apparently what these guys do. Kenny Bolin and Jim Cornette lied about me multiple times. Jim Cornette lied that he never met me, which is completely ridiculous. Then Kenny Bolin lied several times about all kinds of things. And then I made a video responding to that. But also towards the end of that, Jim Cornette went on to continue to sort of dig into Vince Russo. And by the way, I've reached out to Vince Russo, and I said, Vince, you know, if you want to tag up, let's go. Me and Vince Russo versus Kenny Bolin and Jim Cornette. Okay, motherfucker? Let's make that fucking happen. But anyway, Jim Cornette wants $5,000 to get into a fight with Vince Russo. Anyway, Vince Russo goes on an 8-minute, you know, ramble about different things and such, and he kills it. You know, he kind of sets this up. And then at the end, finally, Vince Russo comes to the realization that he believes that all Jim Cornette really wants is an apology. So then Vince Russo then begins to actually apologize. Let's take a look at the clip. You can watch the full thing on Vince Russo's YouTube channel and, of course, The Brand. Check out thebrand.com and Vince Russo's YouTube page, courtesy of Vince Russo. Thank you, Vince. Here it is.
My words won't be misconstrued. You're going to hear it straight from the...
Okay, first of all, I think it's...
With sincerity.
I think it's first, it's... I think it's misconstrued. I don't think it's misconstrued. But, there's the... Yo, I misconstrued it, motherfucker!
It won't be misconstrued. You're going to hear it straight from the horse's
Don't screw Jim
mouth.
Cornette, bro!
Jim...
He's gonna apologize.
Apologize.
He's apologizing. Oh my god, guys, he's apologizing.
And I
Holy
apologize
shit.
for a lot of things.
Oh my god, guys, this is epic.
First and foremost, I want to apologize.
Oh man, I've never thought this would happen.
For you blowing out your knees.
What?
When you fell off that scaffold. Because you are a mark who didn't know how to take a bump. I want to apologize, Jim, for you putting Smoky Mountain Wrestling out of business. I want to apologize, Jim, for you being fired from Ring of Honor for a public emotional outburst.
Oh no. He brought that up.
I want to apologize, Jim, for being fired from the WWE for assaulting another employee. I want to apologize, Jim, because I'm from New York. I want to apologize, Jim, because in my entire life, I was never fixing to do anything. I want to apologize, Jim, that I don't believe the Dukes of Hazzard is a reality show.
It is for some conservatives.
I'd like to apologize that I never went on national television and dressed like the village idiot.
No. Well, what about the tennis racket?
I want to apologize that I never asked a wrestler.
Oh my god, thank God you never axed anybody, because if Vince Russo had axed anybody, Vince Russo would be in jail for fucking murder had he axed somebody. I'll tell you that much. If I stab somebody, I'm going to jail, but if Vince Russo axes somebody, he's going to jail.
To chew on an Alka-Seltzer so it would appear like he's foaming at the mouth.
So I don't want to play it all because it's on his channel. Go check it out. You can see from what I've posted here that this is pretty fucking hilarious. And what a day. What a day of shade in the wrestling community today. I don't know what the fuck is going on, but God, have I been entertained over the last few hours. I have been entertained more in the last few hours on Twitter and on YouTube than I have been by the actual WWE in months. I can't believe that, but it's true. Also, Road Dogg did a great interview with X-Pac on his show, and he let loose on a lot of things that were very interesting, including the Road Dogg. X-Pac asked the Road Dogg if he thought that they were going to be 3-hour Smackdowns, and Road Dogg said, I hope not, because it's much harder to write that. But the Road Dogg did say he wished SmackDown was 2 hours and 15 minutes long, because he feels right now he's leaving off Ty Dillinger. And he really wants to get Ty Dillinger out there, but he can't do it yet. And he's going to get Ty Dillinger out there soon, but they've been holding him back, and primarily it's because of the 2-hour deal. And if the show had just had another 15 minutes, we would be seeing Ty Dillinger. Interesting from Road Dogg and what he said to X-Pac, but that's all I have, guys. I'll see you tonight for live from Monetize This, episode 113. I hope to see you guys there. Sorry, my camera sucks up in this room, and the computer sucks. But thank you to all the patrons. Patreon.com. If you guys like what I do, please go to my Patreon. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. Drop $1, $5 or more. $5 a month will get you everything on Patreon. Well, not everything, but most of the stuff you care about as far as audio and podcasting goes. Plus, the episode Corrupted 3 is up now for you patrons. It's up right now. I uploaded it just this morning. So the entire podcast is available for you. And for everybody else who's not a patron, if you want to just sample what's going on with Corrupted, iTunes has episode 1 and 2. That's 4 hours of content. Check it out. See you tonight from Monetize This, episode 113.